I am looking at adding MicroStrategy to my 401k as a Bitcoin proxy. My question is, how do I figure out at any given time how many shares are the equivalent of one Bitcoin? And as the price of Bitcoin goes up, does the price of MicroStrategy match it dollar for dollar? Great question. And every month I send out the updated ARB calculator, which is here. I did August version, I think, on Friday or Thursday last week. So check your inbox and Patreon. Everybody has this and hundreds of other models that are out there. But if you look at this ARB model, one Bitcoin, one whole coin in MicroStrategy shares currently today is 84.807 shares. And that'll cost you about $31,970. And that is the nature of the beast right now. So it is cheaper to buy pure form, but the problem is MicroStrategy has been on a tear. It's far outperformed Bitcoin this year. And it went up to 475 about a month ago. And I was like, or 3 weeks ago, whatever. I was like, that's going to the stratosphere. But it has done that before. Remember in, what was it, late 2020, early 2021? It shot up to $1,100, $1,200. So it can do that. And sometimes people are desperate for proxies because they don't have access to a spot ETF, etc. It's the only on-ramp. So things can go crazy, but it's always good because everything mean reverts, everybody. So that's that. Oh, by the way, there's also some price targets there. If you imagine Bitcoin goes to, say, $100,000, the theoretical MicroStrategy price should be $1,200. So that'll give you a good idea of how to play. But again, you know, in full disclosure as well, I always say never put more than 10% in one basket or etc., etc. And I always stress pure form Bitcoin. But if MicroStrategy dips a little bit more, I will break my 10% rule and go a little higher. So we'll see. And this is an important chart as well that shows you the impact of MicroStrategy share dilution. Again, I shared all of the share dilution in a Patreon exclusive video last week on MicroStrategy. I calculated it all over time. But this is really key here, is because MicroStrategy finances Bitcoin purchases by issuing new shares of its stock. This time, though, they're issuing 750 million. Some of it will go towards the business, not all Bitcoin, but I'm hoping 90% plus will go to Bitcoin. But even despite all of the dilution that they've done, you can see this has not yet diluted shareholder value, meaning that each share still represents the same or more of underlying Bitcoin. Okay? So go ahead and think about one whole coin being, say, 84, 86 shares in that range. It's been tight to that for quite some time. And another way of looking at it using this chart here is the amount of Bitcoin per share. It's about 0.0125, give or take a couple of shares. But anyway, that's the important thing to look at, and all of the information is in here.